have to see.
We'll have to see. Okay,
See.
We are streaming allegedly.
Well, allegedly. We've been told.
Hello, everybody.
There is a delay between when we speak and when you hear us speak. Not in the sense there is a lag. It doesn't matter. Hi, everybody. We're on our own for tech support tonight, so we ask for even more patience and grace than you fine people normally give us.
Yes. But, we should be live in just a second, or right now.
Or we are already. Say hi if you're in the chat and you're like, hey, you're live, and this is really embarrassing to hear you talk about how maybe you're live.
Yeah. So... hello everybody. This is the awkward part of the stream where we get started. But welcome to the drawing of the prompt for the Jerboa Lit 500 number 5.
Yay!
This is the 5th one. And so we will be drawing the prompt very shortly. And that's going to be what you have to work with this weekend. The genre, the phrase, and the item. Oh good, we are live. Hooray!
We are live. Okay. We've done some digging.
It
does appear. You can see me
you can
doing
see
the digging.
You can see it here.
Here. So
all right. Hello,
I
everybody.
I had to be professional and on the side, and it wasn't. So, whatever. Hi, everybody. Thank you again for joining us, and thank you again for your patience as we troubleshoot the most basic of technological advancements.
Yeah. So
on this our stream.
Yeah. So as we're getting settled and waiting for people to trickle in, we're going to do a little bit of a segment that we've been doing. In case you are unfamiliar with us, we are Jerboa Lit. My name is David. And
my name is Hallie.
And this is our mascot, Jerby. He's a Jerboa. In case you are unfamiliar with Jerboas, they are small desert mice. He's actually probably a lot bigger than an actual Jerboa.
Yeah.
But he was adopted symbolically through the World Wildlife Fund.
Yes.
so he's our mascot. He runs the 500-word contest because he's the big Jerboa. You can maybe see in the background our little Jerboa.
I have a little Jerboa.
So we're going to do a little bit of book talk with Jerby.
It's Jerby's book talk.
Yeah, we just discussed some things that we've been reading. We'd love to hear in the chat if there's anything really great that you've been reading. That would be awesome. It's the easiest thing in the world to recommend me a book. Somebody just has to be like, hey, have you read this? It's really good. I'm like, oh, it's really good.
Whoa, what?
What? A really good book, and then I'll check it out. So
I will hold Jerby while you present your book.
Thank you. I just picked this book up yesterday. It's called, I'll see if I can get it in there, Artful Sentences, Syntax as Style. This book is super nerdy, or just as I've been flipping through it, but it is exactly what it says. It's different ways that you can use grammatical syntax in English to make beautiful sentences, beautiful words, and that has sections like the mobility of adverbs and verb phrases, and then it's got a million different examples from all sorts of contemporary fiction, just really wonderful writers, really wonderful sentences. It's the sort of book that I read a lot when I was in school and am still a little bit crazy about. So I was at an old used bookstore and saw this on the shelf, and the title, Artful Sentences, Syntax as Style, just that's the thing I wanted. That's the thing I want to be reading. Sorry, I know it's super nerdy, but that's what I'm into. It's by Virginia Tuft, and that's what it is. Don't look at what I paid for it. I paid half of the cover sticker. So that's my book. Book talk with Jerby.
Okay, here's Jerby. I was balancing Jerby on my shoulder like a parrot.
Yeah.
That's what he wanted from me.
Okay.
So we should also do that.
So what are you reading, Hallie?
I am reading a book called The Lighthouse at the Edge of the World by J.R. Dawson. And last time we did a book talk with Jerby, I was also reading a book by J.R. Dawson. She's lovely. I was able to meet her in person several weeks ago at a Comic-Con in Minneapolis where she was a guest of honor. I read her first book, The First Bright Thing. And it was really, really good. And I liked it a lot. And I read that one because it was a sapphic retelling of the Orpheus and Eurydice myth. But actually, psych, that's this one. I got them confused when they were like doing the pitch. I got them confused, and there were just enough elements in the first Bright Thing that I was like, yeah, this could be an Orpheus Eurydice thing. But I was wrong, and for that I deeply apologize to you, our viewers, and also to J.R. Dawson for getting the hooks to your books confused. I also want to make sure that it is the first Bright Thing, and that is in fact the title that I am saying correctly, because I did not bring it with me since I finished it, and I am now on the Lighthouse at the Edge of the World. But
Yeah.
Lighthouse at the Edge of the World takes place in Chicago. It's got ghosts and Chicago. Like, those are two of my favorite things. I love ghosts and I love Chicago. So it's a winner in my book, and it is in fact the Orpheus Eurydice retelling that I was hoping for.
Yeah.
I'm double checking my red books on Goodreads to make sure. The first Bright Thing, yes, I was correct. That is the other J.R. Dawson. Wonderful writer, wonderful stuff. Good things. The other thing that I don't have, because I already lent it to a friend, is that I also recently went to like a used bookstore. Mine was an antique store, and so they had a section of books in the back. And I found a book from the early 2000s called The Egyptian Box I just had Goodreads open, by Jane Louise Curry. And it is a juvenile fiction book, probably late elementary school through middle school age. I would have been obsessed with it had I discovered it at that important developmental time. As it is, I'm still obsessed with it.
Yeah.
A girl inherits some Egyptian stuff from her great uncle, and then, wouldn't you know it, there's a cursed artifact, and it's a Shabati doll, which apparently were buried with a person of great importance, so that the Shabati could do any tasks required of the person in the afterlife. For a small preteen girl who has just accidentally activated it and got it to do the dishes and all her chores and her homework, you can imagine the temptation that she may be under. It's a good recipe for a juvenile fiction book, and it's got Egyptology, which is a thing I think most people are interested in. It's hard to not like Egyptian stuff. So that was a wonderful find that I just happened across. The Egyptian Box by Jane Louise Curry.
Excellent. Book Talk with Jerby.
Book Talk with Jerby.
That concludes Book Talk with Jerby.
Yeah.
And now we'll move on to the thing that you were all here for.
The thing that you were here for.
For those who have just joined us, again, we are Jerboa Lit. I'm David, and this is
Hallie. I'm Hallie. Yeah.
And so we are going to draw the prompts for the 500-word contest that kicks off this weekend. The prompt will be a genre, an item, and a short phrase. And you'll need to put all of those things into your story this weekend. And we have our special video hat here. This is the hat that we'll be drawing the prompts out of. It is an actual hat, and we have actual slips of paper. We have actual slips of paper
we put in. As you can tell from our technological abilities, we're pretty analog with the way that we do these things.
Yeah.
I see some recommendations in the chat for books. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Gödel, Escher, Bach, and Recursion. Yeah, I started Gödel, Escher, Bach years and years ago. It was really, really good. Just my type, a book about fonts. That's exciting too. And then The Girl Who Survived by Lisa Jackson, a really gripping suspense book. Excellent. Thank you so much for the recommendations. I will copy these I'll copy these so I don't lose them. Hold on. I'm going to throw these in an email draft really quick.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Just to make sure that I have them. Thank you for the recommendations. And thank you all for being here. Right before we draw the prompts, I did also want to shout out everybody that donated to our community fund.
Yes, thank you so much.
In case you're not aware, we do have a fund that's set up as you register for anybody that wants to donate. It's certainly not mandatory, but it really helps writers in need from both, in unfortunate financial circumstances and people who are international, and the exchange rate is really awful between their currency and US dollars, and it makes it really hard sometimes for people to register for our contest. So everything that we've chipped in, this is our 5th big contest, and we've had a bunch of mini contests, but we've raised almost $900, which is amazing. Just all money from you, the community, that goes to other people in the community that need it. It's really fantastic, and thank you so much, everybody that's chipped in. There are a lot of writers that really appreciate it, as do we. We certainly appreciate all of your help with that.
And if you are a writer who could really use some help, some financial, or who needs assistance, who wants to sign up for a contest but needs assistance with the registration fee, reach out to us.
Absolutely,
do not hesitate.
So anytime in the future, any of our contests, just shoot us an email, and we have funds for you. We'll make it happen. So again, thanks so much, and without further ado, let's go ahead and draw some prompts.
Okay, so I have put our genre.
Oh, genres are in there.
Genres in the video hat.
You're shaking up real good.
Shaking vigorously.
All right.
There is a genre I would really like to be drawn. So we'll see if David can yes on that one.
Yeah, just as a note, the genres from the previous contest have all been pulled out. For the next contest, we may actually put a few back in, because we've had a bunch of them, and we're running a lot of genres.
We're running a little bit low.
So let's go ahead, mix these up, mixy. And is the head on camera? Okay, here we go. And it is detective fiction. Yes! Hallie has been trying to get detective fiction since the very first contest.
The very first one.
She has her special trench coat earrings.
Yes, I'm wearing my special trench coat earrings. Detective fiction by no means has to be like a noir trench coat vibe, but it can be.
Yeah.
Detective fiction.
Detective fiction. So that'll be your genre for the contest. Go ahead and dig those out. I will throw some items in there. These don't necessarily have to do with a mystery, nor does, I suppose, detective fiction have to be a mystery at all. But I've got a whole bunch of items here. We'll go ahead and mix that up. I will shuffle them around. Mixy. Your favorite. Awesome, Texas Travis.
Yes.
Hallie's favorite too.
We're
gonna be really excited. So this will be the item that you will have to include in your detective fiction story, and it is.
It's a crown.
A crown.
A crown must be in your detective fiction story.
Item.
And as a reminder, we do have descriptions of all the genres on our website. So if you need any kind of will this count as this genre? You can go to the website and see our descriptions and examples and stuff.
And as always, if you have any questions, you can email us. I'll throw the email address. You'll get the email just with the prompt. You just respond to that email.
Yeah.
But if you want a different way of contacting us, I'll throw it in there.
Yeah.
And then we've got some phrases on cards.
Phrases on cards. I didn't take the items out. I was too excited about detective fiction and crown.
Okay, so dig those out. I'll throw these in. There we go. Hallie's going to mix it up.
I'm going to mix it up in the video hat.
On camera?
The video hat. Yeah, on camera. The video hat loves its job.
So, and then finally, the short phrase.
The short
phrase is this one here. The rest of her life. The rest of her life. We will also accept the rest of his life, the rest of their life, whatever
you can put
whatever pronoun you want.
There.
The rest of her, his, their life. Yes, so the pronoun doesn't have to be her, but there we go. Detective fiction. Crown. And the rest of her life.
We're going to get such good stories. I mean, we always do.
We always
get
really good stories. It's going to be an exciting time. Here you go. Here's the elements. I will send the email as soon as I end the stream, which will be in just a second here. And as soon as you get the email, the contest is afoot
It's a foot.
because it's detective
It's
fiction.
detective fiction.
So Jerboa at jerboalit.com. That's our email address. If anything comes up at all during the weekend, don't hesitate to reach out. We will answer any question, big or small. And yeah, very excited to read your detective fictions in about 48 hours.
Yes.
So
thank you.
thank you again so much for tuning in. Thank you again, double plus forever, for all of your donations. And thank you for signing up for our contest. We literally couldn't do it without all of you. we would have no stories.
Yeah.
So thank you again. And I'm going to get an email sent out to all of you. So
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody. Hope you have a good weekend. And really excited to read your work. All right. Here we go. Stop.